Hi, I'm Saubhagya. My development project is for SRIMAK Expo Marketing, who are producing hygienically prepared bottled drinking water in 4 product types: 500 milliliters, 1 liters, 1.5 liters and 5 liters. And it's a growing company which is started in 2019. So for VBA mini project, I hope to come up with a project which creates 3 types of reports according to the previous month data. So first I'm going to log into the system as the manager. This is the home page. Under my development project, I have covered the quality management process. So in this project, it creates the quality reports for previous month. By clicking this quality report button, I go to the quality report view. SRIMAK Expo Marketing is committed to satisfy their customers by producing hygienically and healthy bottled drinking water. So they do daily testing for pH level, hardness and ferrous composition of water in daily indoor test. So here are the pH level values and the hardness values and ferrous composition values which was in water during last month. And it also shows the average values for pH level, hardness and ferrous composition to make more sense about the water condition. So during last month, the average pH value is 7.2 and average hardness value is 233.5 and average ferrous composition value is 0.23. And here I have used line charts to graphically represent the distribution of pH level, hardness, and ferrous composition. Through these charts, the user can easily get an idea about the variation of those quality attributes of water during last month. And by clicking this home button, I can return to home, and then I would go for production reports by clicking on this production report button. This table shows the table total production and total wastage quantities during previous month in high level, and I have used this bar chart to represent the values to make more sense to the user. So we can see 500 milliliter bottles have maximum production value. The value is 1100 and its wastage value is 180. And 5 liter bottles have minimum production value and the value is 500 and it has wastage of 70. Additionally, I also have used 4 pie charts for 4 product types to indicate the production rate versus wastage rates values. So this chart is for 1.5 liter bottles. Its production rate is 93% while its wastage rate is 7%. And this is for 1 liter bottles and its production rate is 94% while its wastage rate is 6%. And this chart is for 500 milliliter bottles and its production percentage is 86% while its wastage percent is 14%. And this chart is for 5 liter bottles and its production rate is 88% while its wastage rate is 12%. Through these charts, the user can easily recognize what are the necessary actions to be taken to reduce the wastage and increase the productivity of the production process. So again, I click on this home button and return to the home, and I will go to sales reports next. This is the view of the sales reports. These are the total sales demand during last month for each product, and this bar chart represents the values to make more sense to the user. So here we can see 1 liter bottles have maximum sales and other 3 products have approximately equal values. Through this chart, the manager can get an idea for the production in the current month. He can decide which product has to be produced more and which product has to be produced in less quantities. Here I also include the total sales quantities by routes. So here we can see maximum sales belong to route Giriyulla and there are less number of sales for route Pannala. So the user can utilize these details for their future sales plans, and they can increase distribution for routes which are like to have more sales. Next, I will show you the code for this project and explain it briefly. This is the code for the home page, and I use this simple codes to navigate other sheets, and then I will briefly explain the code of quality report page. And here is the code. First, this is the home button code, and using this code we can return to the home page. First, I subtract 1 month from current month to get the previous month data. So here I have assigned that value to the variable new data, and then I create 2 variables to create the connection and the record set, and then I declared variable for cell ranges and charts. Next, I create the DB connection. So for that I had to give the connection string, and in the connection string I had given the server and the port and the database details, and then I use the SQL query to retrieve the test details, quality test details, and then I have assigned the rex variable to get the number of records, and then I use make table function to create the table, and then I set report heading as SRIMAK quality report. Next, I create chart objects to store the chart. Next, I select table range and then orange for chart and set chart attributes. And finally, I set data source. And this is the make table function which I have called previously. I use these code lines to clear previous table attributes, and then I set attributes of left edge, and then set attributes for right edge, and then set attributes for vertical lines, and finally I set attributes of bottom edge. And end of the code, I have set colors of range using RGB colors. And I quickly show you the codes for the production report. And this is the code for sales report. In those sheets also I use a query to retrieve necessary data from my SQL database. And that is the end of my presentation. I would upload this file along with the database file for more reference. And thank you very much.